Judy Baker, Book Marketing Mentor. Today I attended a meeting and something took place at the meeting that precipitated this whole conversation. Words matter. The point of the meeting or presentation was a panel about how to pitch to an agent, what they were looking for, and what would make an agent pay attention to your book. I'm a strong advocate of self-publishing and probably would not be looking to pitch to an agent. However, I am always curious and wanting to know more. There were several things that happened that caused me discomfort. I felt that there were a couple of words, more than a couple of words that were used that were seriously tone deaf. And it was interesting because I had a conversation with my partner Judy yesterday about how we need to pay attention to the words we use. So I'll tell you what my hot button words were today. The head of this agency referred to her staff, who were agents, all women, which was yay. She referred to them as girls. And I felt myself jump when she said that. It wasn't the only word. There were other things that seemed to be a bit tone deaf in the conversation about pitching your book. But that was the one that made my gut wrench. After the meeting, I did express my feelings. But I'll tell you a little bit more about why this was so upsetting to me. Like most of the people I know, most of the women I know, at some point in our career, we experienced firsthand what it feels like to be sexually harassed. I did myself more than once when I was first starting my career, all the way through, I think up until I left the corporate world. I don't think it's happened since, because I really do. No, that isn't true. I did have a couple of clients who were inappropriate, and I fired them. When I was working as the director of human resources for a major winery in St. Helena, my very first day on the job, 6 employees, 3 women and 3 men, came up to me and said, "We feel it's our responsibility to let you know that there is sexual harassment going on in this company." It's insidious. Calling women girls puts them in a place without power. It makes it easier to target them and dismiss their value and contributions. The fact that a woman did this was even more upsetting. And I wrestled with, could I say something to her in a way that I was hopeful she could hear me without making her wrong, and to let her know it's not okay to do that. It's one thing if I call one of my friends a girl. It's another to call a professional woman who I want to be taken seriously as a capable and competent person a girl. None of those female employees were girls. They were all over the age of 12. And if I was to take them seriously, I wouldn't be calling them girls. I at first tried to get one of my other friends to speak on my behalf about our discomfort, because yes, I was not the only person who had this gut feeling when we heard this. And I decided if I was going to not take ownership of my feelings, that was on me, and that was not okay either. I did stand up and I did go and approach the owner of this agency, and I just told her how it made me feel and how dismissive it appeared to me to call her staff members girls. The reaction was partly what I expected. I did thank her because she and her very competent employees did share some valuable information. But her response seemed to be stuck in the era when women wore aprons and waited at home for their husbands. Where I'm going with this and why it's important for authors, how you choose to describe yourself, how you choose to describe your book makes a difference. When you choose the words to describe your book, think about your audience. What will engage them? What do they want to know? How do those words relate to them? As an author, if you are going to pitch your book, you are also pitching yourself. Part of selling your book is your ability to sell other people on investing in you and investing in your words. Do your keyword research. And when you speak about other people, as well as how you speak about yourself, think about the words you are using. I want to be a role model for myself, for other women, for men. I want to stand up tall, and I want to be able to look people in the eye and know I am a strong and powerful woman. This also resonated with me, this experience resonated with me because tomorrow is Martin Luther King's birthday. It's an easy day for me to remember because my birthday is the day after, on the 16th. I've included in my blog post links to 11 of Dr. King's powerful speeches. And if you were alive during the emergence of the civil rights movement, you know how powerfully he was able to move people with his words. Words matter. As an author, as a marketer, remember your words matter. If you would like to share your book description with words that matter, please include them in the comment section. And if you feel so moved, please share my words with your friends and your fellow authors. This is Judy Baker from Book Marketing Mentor. We help you plan, engage your audience, launch your book, and sell it. Come back again tomorrow for another tip or two about how you as an author can be more effective in marketing your book.